The views and opinions expressed on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting Management, or its sponsors.
Welcome back to another episode of Cashing Out. I'm your host, Billy Alvaro, my co-host, Wayne Hartart. We are Easy Sell Property Solutions. We're located right over here in Holbrook, New York, by Long Island MacArthur Airport. If you don't know about us, we buy houses all day, every day for cash. We are Long Island, New York's #1 all-cash house buyer, according to the stats that were out this past quarter. We are killing it. We do this by offering people a fair price for their home, all cash, closing your timeline. You can find us online at easysell411.com or by phone 631-400-EASY. Cuz, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing phenomenal, Cuz. How are you, buddy?
You sound like Wolfman Jack. What's going on with that voice
today? A little deep pitch there today.
So here's the deal, guys. We are super excited. We are going through right now an expansion. We're not going to expand huge-wise inside the office, but we are looking to add some square footage. I think we're adding like another 1,000 or 1,200 square feet, somewhere around there, which means we're going to need additional team members to come in to assist us with the growth. So before we get into that, I want to just do a 2-minute commercial about what we do. You know, I said it in the intro. We buy houses all day, every day for cash. We have a process called the Easy Way Out, and it's literally the fastest, easiest, most hassle-free way to sell your property for cash in today's economy. So if you're looking to sell your home, whatever situation you're in, we buy properties. Majority of the properties we buy, either the house has a situation or the people that are living there have a situation. What does a situation mean? It might mean that you're facing foreclosure, you're going through a divorce, you inherited a property for an estate. It could be you're behind on property taxes, you have violations on the home, or on the flip side, could mean that you're a burned out landlord, tenants aren't paying you. Maybe you have an extension to the property, a C of O that was never put through with the town, fire damage, mold damage. What are the damage, Wayne? What else is there?
Cracked foundations, just dilapidated homes. Sometimes we
tons of violations on the homes, dilapidated houses.
Vacant.
So whatever the situation is that you have or that your home has, if you want to get a fair, and that's a key word there, it's a fair offer on your property, call us at 631-400-EASY. Now, because of this radio show, because of the way in which we've been out there networking and growing our business, we're blessed to have a really good 2018, and we're off to a killer start. 2019, the first quarter was really good to us, and we helped out a lot of families. This year versus last year, I think our stats, we helped out about 24 additional families in the first quarter of this year versus additional families versus what we did last year. So we're growing, and with that growth means we need team members, and that's what this radio show today is going to be about. We're looking to bring in highly qualified, quality individuals. Now, I want to start with a really important position inside the company, which is acquisitions. We're looking for guys and or girls who, even if you don't have selling experience, you have a winning mentality. First of all, you have high values. You're the type of person where you put other person's needs before yours. It's not just about money. You could make a great living doing this with our organization, but you have to put people first. If you put the dollar first and only chase the dollar, the people that we're trying to help and deal with and buy their homes are going to know that, and they're going to run the other way. So we're looking for highly qualified people that we can train on our way to do the business. We have a website which is not up just right now. We're going to be launching this website within the next 2 weeks, but we're going to say it today. It's easysellcareers.com. easysellcareers.com. So the first position we're looking to hire is acquisitions. What is acquisitions? Let's go back and forth of what they're going to do, what their qualifications are going to be. Let's start with the responsibilities.
So, folks, on the acquisitions team, actually, which is run by one of our top guys that we promoted, Justin Nelson, who's doing a phenomenal job. I want to add, Justin's going to have you taking inbound phone calls. Inbound
phone calls are going to be coming in. So we do a lot of pay-per-click, a lot of direct mail, a lot of networking where we're getting people to call in on a daily basis. These are live phone calls. So this particular position, you're not going to be cold calling out. These are live calls coming in. And there's 2 positions inside here. We have an inside lead management person, a lead manager. Then we have outside closers. So let's go through the difference of what these positions are.
So the inside people, folks, they're going to be taking an application. Here's your chance to get to know the other person on the other side. And then we want you to take the time to take an application and find out what their motivation is and what their needs are. That's what we're there for, to listen to them and see what the issue is. Because, face it, a lot of people calling us do have an issue. I want you to take that application, we want what their motivation is. I want you to then be able to see how we can assist them. And we'll train you to figure out all this type of stuff.
Right.
But you're gonna set this up so that we can then push that appointment to our outside sales rep. So if you're taking the inbound phone calls, you're going to be taking that application. It's going to be a couple of minutes. You're going to get what we want you to do is to get the sellers to know you, like you, and trust you. You're
Correct.
going to be going through everything that Easy Sell does, what we stand for, how we can help them.
And just to interject for a second, so this process, it's a structured incoming process that you're going to be going through. We have a very cool way that we train. And when I say train, it's not just you're sitting there and you get thrown the phone.
No.
This is an in-depth training process that you go through, and it lasts a couple of weeks of exactly what we want you to do. We McDonaldize the way in which we buy houses. So your role, like Wayne said before, is to get the people over the phone to know you, like you, trust you. You're there to probe deeper to find out what their needs really are. And if you're out there listening in Radioland, this is how when you call us, this is how we're going to be interacting with you. Our teams are highly trained. They get on the phone. They're going to be asking you specific questions. They're going to be running through your home, your personal situation. From there, they're going to be getting a good idea of what the house is worth based on what you're telling them, based on what the comps are. And then that person inside is going to be setting an appointment for our outside closer, acquisitions manager, who's going to be going to the home and actually meeting the homeowner. So this person on the inside is the face of the company. His values, her values have to be aligned with the person that he's handing the call off on the back end. Everybody inside here, their role is specific, it's unique, but they're all doing the same thing, serving the seller. You're there to serve the seller. Whatever we can do to help that seller out. And if it's not us buying it, we have a whole nother process. If we have to refer it out, they might not be a good fit for us to purchase the property, but they might be a good fit for one of our realtors to go out and actually list the property. So your role is extremely important. You're the face, you're the first voice, and that voice, your position, needs to carry over to the person that you're going to be handing it off to. They have to have similar values, a similar energetic attitude when they go out to that property to meet the home sellers. So this person up front, I'm losing my headset here. This person up front is extremely important. Your role is a lead manager. We have 2 positions that are going to be opening up for lead manager. If you're interested in this is what we want you to do. And right now, again, we're live, so this website is not up and running yet. This is going to be happening in the next 2 weeks, and this radio show is going to be re-aired on Facebook and on Instagram, along with 103.9. We want you to go to easysellcareers.com. We want you to follow the process. We have a very specific process in which we try to take people through and even to get an interview with us. You're going to have to jump through a couple of hoops. Read the application. Read what the job scope says. Follow the directions. Listen to me. If you don't follow the directions, you're not going to get an interview.
Yeah.
Follow the directions, jump through the hoops, and see. If you're looking for a career and you want to get your foot in the door with a company who's currently local, who has the vision to go national, now's the time to get in. You can start off as a lead manager. Go to easysellcareers.com. Over the next 2 weeks, it's going to be live. You could fill out the application, follow the directions. You could expect to make in that position, because it's entry level, you could expect to make anywhere from $50,000 to $75,000, maybe $85,000 your first year. You could and will make that money if you follow the process. And again, you're not really closing. What you're doing is your lead management. Your role is extremely critical, because if we don't manage the leads the right way and you don't interact with the sellers the right way over the phone, we're going to lose a lot of business.
Yeah. Folks, I want to stress something too that Billy mentioned is paying attention to detail. We're going to say this one more time. Please, when you're looking at these ads, I can't stress it enough. We are very, very value-driven, and we're also pay attention to detail. Make sure you follow the procedure, because there's plenty of times people will literally just grab us on the side and say, listen, I filled out for the application, and you didn't do the steps. Follow through, folks. It's very, very important. We have a way of why we hire and what we do. You're going to jump through a couple of hoops, and we hope to see you on the other end. Jump through those hoops the right way, and you will see us on the other end. I can guarantee you that. But follow directions, please.
Follow directions. Next position we have, equally as important, we have our outside acquisition managers. Now let's go through this. We have about a minute and a half before we go to break. Outside acquisition managers, again, every position in here is equally as important. Your role is when you go out to the property, you're going to have a whole package of the comps. You're going to have the repair analysis sheet. You're going to go there with the credibility kit. Your job when you go out there is to interact with the sellers of the property. Again, get them to know you, like you, trust you. Run through and understand and do a complete needs analysis. All of this, again, you're going to be trained. We're not just going to bring you in and have you go out and start trying to close.
No.
That's not the way it works. There's a very intensive training process that we're going to be putting you through that's specific to our company that not a lot of other people out there actually do. Once you go through the training process and you're qualified, then you'll go out with one of our other staff members to shadow him or her, watch what they do, watch what they say, watch how they interact. Then from there, you'll go with them and you'll actually do the presentation yourself with him or her watching. And then after a few times of doing that, you're going to actually be on your own. These people, the acquisition managers, you could expect to make anywhere from $100,000 to $175,000 a year, some of them exceeding $200,000. If you're interested in becoming an acquisitions person, acquisitions manager for EasySell, go to EasySellCareers.com. Again, it's going to be open in about 2 weeks, the website. We're prepping everything now for the expansion. So I think the music's on. We're going to have to come back right after these messages. This is Billy Alvaro, Wayne Hartart. We are Easy Sell Property Solutions. If you have a home you're looking to sell for cash, give us a call, 631-400-EASY. We'll see you right after these messages. Welcome back. This is Billy Alvaro, Wayne Hartart. We are Easy Sell Property Solutions. You can find us online at easysell411.com, by phone 631-400-EASY, because we're talking today about the career opportunities that are available at Easy Sell Property Solutions. We are going through an expansion period, and we're looking for quality people. We're looking for people who have high energy. We're looking for positive people. We're looking for people who have value systems that match ours. We're looking for specific people, even if you don't, and we'd rather you don't actually have experience because we love to train our way of doing things. But the quality of the person matters. If you have a winning mentality, somebody who's always looking to get to the next level, somebody who understands that failure means opportunity. You don't go into a deep black hole when somebody tells you no. It actually inspires you to say, how can I get them to say a yes? If you have these mentalities, if you have a winning mentality, if you're a positive individual, we want you to apply. EasySellCareers.com. We have multiple positions we're going to be having openings for over the next 2, 3, 4 weeks. We spoke about the first one earlier, which was an inside acquisitions person, a lead manager. We went through the details on that. We're just now getting into outside acquisitions manager. Let's go into that, Wayne. Let's touch on it a little bit more of what their responsibilities are, what they're going to be doing, and how important it is to the business, that particular role.
Well, this is a very, very important role, folks. So, as we mentioned, that inside person is actually giving you the handoff. Now you're out on that appointment. You're going out and you're going to actually meet the client. You're going to the home. You're going to do an inspection. You're going to sit down with them. You're going to go with a credibility package. We're going to have a whole step sequence of service or how you're going to handle this. But you're going out there now to really form that bond, and you're going to go through that house with comms and an analysis, really dig in even deeper than the inside person did. And this is where you're going to be making offers, folks. You're going to be out at the house making offers, full analysis of the house. And you are going to be making offers on the spot. So we are going to train you. You're going to know what the neighborhoods are doing. You're going to know what the comps are. You're even going to know how to walk around a house in 15, 20 minutes and know how much it takes to repair a house.
Yeah,
I mean, we're going to train you on all of these aspects.
Different facets, right? So you hit it on the head. Doing an after repair value, running the comparables, that's one segment of the process. Going out there and speaking with the sellers and getting them to really go deep with what their needs are, because certain people aren't going to tell you what actually is going on in the beginning. You're going to have to know how to build that rapport and dig a little bit deeper to really understand what their true needs are and then serve those needs. You know, we try to always prepare. The name of the company is Easy Sell Property Solutions for a reason. We always put together a solution specific to the individual's needs who's selling to us. You know, this past weekend we had somebody that he hasn't left his house in 15 years. 15 years he hasn't left his house. And we're buying his home after 1 year of follow-up. And this is key. This is how our guys are trained and our girls are trained in the office. 1 year we were following up with this gentleman, and we finally were able to connect with him. And he understands, he knows us, likes us now, and trusts us to a point where he hasn't left his home in 15 years. We're now moving him to a place in Georgia. I want you to hear that. This is the solutions that we put together, and that's specific to his individual need, right? So when you're going out to these homes, it's a person that we're looking for. They know how to connect with people. They have high energy. They have good energy. It doesn't even need to be high. We have some guys in the team who they're not super, super high energy, but they're vibrant with energy. They actually have a goodness that spills over from them, and the sellers feel that, and that's what we're looking for. We're not looking for shortcut guys. We're not looking for guys who are out to make the quick buck. We're looking for people who want long-term, plays, long-term relationships, and they want to be able to add value to the sellers' lives to bring them in. If you do that and you come from the right place, I'm telling you, it's unlimited, your ability to what you can do in this business.
Absolutely.
Actually, in any business.
Yeah, it's true in anything you do in life.
Anything you do in life.
But folks, I want to stress to you this position, like Billy's saying, when you can think outside the box and use the areas of opportunity as an advantage, you're going to create a solution sitting there, right there at that gentleman's table. You know, this gentleman we just talked about was somebody that didn't leave the house in 15 years. You may be finding somebody else where it's like, listen, I don't want to close until 6 months, so I need you to make sure we're in contract, and I want to close when the kids move out, and I need help in the summertime to move the kids out. We'll handle that. We'll handle getting stuff together, sending it down for that gentleman down to Atlanta. You know, whatever we may do, you're going to sit there and you're going to go through that with that gentleman. You're going to find the way to do it. So we need outside-the-box thinkers, people that are creative on the spot that can make things happen and say, okay, this is what he needs. I'm going to address this right now. We're very big on identifying, addressing, and resolving the issues right then and there.
You said it
Hammer
perfectly
it out
right
with
there.
them, folks. Hammer it out with them, and that's what we want. That's what you're going to be doing with these types of people.
And you will go through extensive training. Again, this is extensive training. We're not going to bring you in and give you a couple of hours and throw you out to the wolves. No. You're going to be representing us, myself, my cousin, our company. And if you're going to be representing us, we need you to be the absolute best you can possibly be. We're not putting people out there who have no idea what the hell they're doing. We're not putting people out there who have bad attitudes. No. We're not hiring people with bad attitudes.
That's not even.
They're not even going to get through the hiring funnel.
Not even a chance.
So if you want to get a career, if you're interested in getting into this business of flipping houses, if you want to work with a winning team, two guys who are going places, two guys who have built this business for the last 10 years, and they're really taking it to the next level. If you want to be involved, go to easysellcareers.com. The website's going to be up and live by the middle. What is this, May 5th? It's going to be up and live by May 21st. May 21st, all the information is going to be on there. By the time this airs live on the radio or recorded on the radio, it's going to be up and running. We'll do an announcement on Facebook and Instagram when it is up and running with the opportunities that are available. But again, we're looking for really quality individuals who want to join our organization. You have that mentality. You want to serve others. You want to be able to help, and you want to get into an exciting career. I mean, there's nothing more exciting. I don't work. I work my ass off, but I don't work. This is not work to me. When I'm interacting with sellers, when I'm interacting in the office, when I'm dealing with investors, when I'm working with contractors, when I'm dealing with the marketing, this is exciting stuff on a daily basis. Not one day is ever the same.
Never.
We have other positions also inside the office that I want to speak about. The next one is going to be what? We're going to talk about maybe, why don't we talk about the outbound lead generators? Because we have a lot of those we're looking for.
Yes. All right. So, folks, here's a different position. This is one where you're going to be calling viable leads that haven't been touched on yet. Okay, maybe they went into contacting status. Maybe they're one of the ones that we have thousands of bird dogs out there that are just pulling in addresses.
Let me answer it. Or you're going to be calling. Let's face it. This is going to be calling. Most of these are cold.
Yeah.
You're going to be calling
Some
cold.
people, yeah.
You're going to be outbound lead generators, and you're going to be calling people who have a need, but you're really going in cold. So you have to have a certain personality. This is not an 8-hour shift business, by the way.
No.
This particular role, 3-4 hours a day.
Yeah.
3-4. Go ahead, keep going.
Split shifts, folks. But what we need is honestly like a telephone maniac. We want you to be making phone calls and dialing, getting people on the phone. And we can do this in split shifts. We actually have some programs where we're splitting it up a couple hours during the day, a couple hours during the afternoon, and a couple hours at night. So you will not get burned out, but there's potential, folks, because we have a phenomenal tons of leads in our system that haven't been touched on. So we need you to get them on the phone.
Yeah, and so if you look at this position, if you want to break into this business, but you have a full-time job right now and you want to do this on the side just to see if you could actually do it, we're going to be looking at this almost as like a stock person trainee, like a stock trainee.
Broker mentality, yeah.
Broker mentality, where you're coming in, you're going to be opening up accounts. Opening up accounts means you're going to be getting viable applications and handing them over to the person on the inside, our lead manager, who's going to then be booking the appointments for the guy on the outside. Yep. So your job is to open accounts, open leads, get applications. You're going to get a certain amount. We're going to come up with a piece, a certain amount of applications you're going to get. Then you're going to be qualified to go in training to be a lead manager. Then from there, you could be qualified and trained to go out to the house and actually close these deals on our behalf.
Yeah.
So if you're looking, again, for an entry-level position, but you're going to be doing a lot of calling over the phone, you're going to be doing it right over here from 20 Peachtree where our office is. It's not a full-time gig. It's part-time. It could be in the morning. It could be in the afternoon. It could be at night. 3-4 hours a day, heavy-duty calling. It's going to be per hour plus per lead. We're going to be paying. Go to EasySellCareers.com. EasySellCareers.com. Check out the application there, the job posting. It's going to be up in the next 2 weeks. By May 21st, it will be up online live. Go there if you want to get into this business. And this is actually going to be perfect. We didn't touch on this for guys or girls who have their real estate license, who want to get into actually the investment side. If you want to start calling on our behalf, outbound lead soliciting on our behalf, and some of these leads, I can tell you right off the bat, probably 60% of them are going to be listings.
Yeah.
They're not going to be deals that we're going to be able to buy because they don't have a need for a cash offer. But you can convert them over into a listing. So if you have your real estate license, or if you want to get your real estate license and you want to come in, we'll actually sponsor you and pay for you to get your license. Go to EasySellCareers.com. Check us out. Go online. If you're qualified, if you have a high quality individual, if you have a good value system, if you're vibrant in what you do, in everything you do, if you have the right values, we want to speak to you. But follow the process when it's online. Jump through the hoops that we set up. Get that interview with us over the phone and then the face-to-face. Yeah. Nothing like it.
No, and you know what? I want to stress on something because we've talked about it in team mentality. One thing that you and I are very, very big on is I love, and we both love, promoting from within, folks. So when we say, this is an entry-level position, I want to let you guys know that some of our inside guys started in this lead generator position, went from the lead generator to the inside guy, and now actually our last inside guy is actually in the process of getting promoted to be the outside guy. And this is how we go, folks. So you could start from here making X, and then every time it's a jump up, and you're actually doing a different position, and you're still helping. And this is how the handoff goes that we talked about.
I love it.
I mean, I absolutely love how we're doing this, and you guys will love that because you'll see the team camaraderie and where you can go. Because we always want somebody to come in and say, where can I be in a couple of years?
Yeah, I love
and
it,
that's what it is.
This is Billy Alvaro, Wayne Hartart. We own a company called Easy Sell Property Solutions. If you're looking to sell your home for cash, EasySell411.com. By phone, 631-400-EASY. It's literally 15 minutes over the phone. We have a process called the Easy Way Out, and it literally is the fastest, easiest, most hassle-free way to sell your home, guaranteed. Look us up online, give us a shout, and if you're looking to get into this business as a career, go to EasySellCareers.com. May 21st, the website's going to be live. Every position we have open is going to be posted. Come join us, a winning team. Adios.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting Management, or its sponsors.